Hi there, boys and girls. Are you ready to hear about another member of the Church of Cawd? Okay. Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Ang, there lived a cat named Andy.
Hello, everybody.
Andy looked a little different than most other cats.
I'm bald and actually good looking, haha.
Hey, you're not the only handsome bald fellow around here, you know. Andy, full name Andrew Cat, had a best friend he loved greatly. It was a koala owned by a man named Shin.
Hello, everybody.
He also didn't look like your everyday koala.
Shin looks like Italian gangster.
I was under the impression that koalas only came from Australia. Oh, what the hey. I say Italy can have its own koalas too. Hooray! Andy and the koala cared about each other very much and said kind things to one another sometimes.
You're a tougher guy than me, obviously.
Dude, you're a better person than I am.
In time, Andy and the koala heard the good news about the Church of Cawd from the wise-based shaman. In fact, they were very brave and decided to see the evil ogre, the Lorn Lin, for themselves. So, they traveled very far. Andy was tired of England anyway.
Everybody, where I live, is a miserable, angry arsehole.
Andrew, language! The Lorn Lin had gotten himself in trouble again, and had been caged.
Think of choices Budweiser Light.
Now, he was before the town's wisest man, who would judge his fate and decide what would happen to him. The wise man's name was Woodcock. And that's all I have to say about this name. Nothing else. Nope. No. The Lorn Lin was let out of his cage and led into the courtroom. Andy and the koala gasped.
I saw Lorne immediately, and he turned round and looked directly at me.
The ogre looked bigger and greener than they ever dreamed.
He looked jacked to you guys?
Yeah, he looked mean.
Oh no! The ogre looked right at them, trying to scare them. But the cat and the koala were alpha males, and they could not be scared easily by such an obvious beta cuck. The ogre looked in the koala's eyes and then quickly turned away.
He looks right at me. And I thought to myself, I am not going to break my stare. I'm not going to blink. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to make him blink. And then he looked directly at me and put his head toward the ground and walked out.
That's because he's a little bitch. Now, the ogre may not have been the smartest customer, but he was cunning. To win sympathy, he had his mother, the fair maid Gwendolyn, speak in his defense.
He needs to speak for himself, and he needs his mother up there to hide behind her skirt.
My son is a good ogre, Gwendolyn said. He has 2 dogs that he does not eat, but he eats little girls instead. Well, this did not help the ogre's case. Finally, the ogre knew he had to speak up for himself.
I was praying. I was like, please let him speak.
He tried to use the evil power of ogre tears to trick the judge.
Dude, he was crying so hard, he was convulsing. Snot everywhere.
I don't know what to do, the ogre wailed. All I want to do is my cooking show. Silly ogre. Ogres can't cook food. The only thing ogres cook is little girls. His statement was so funny, Andy fell over laughing. He laughed and laughed till tears were in his eyes.
I composed myself for a few seconds, and then I just burst into tears again. Everywhere, like it was tears rolling down.
Andy, are you crying? Why are you crying? Finally, using the special technique he learned in the Far East, Andy was able to breathe deeply and control himself. Well, the wise judge was not fooled, and the ogre was put back in his cage, and the villagers would be safe for a while longer. Huzzah! The animals all went out to celebrate.
I was the only one who ordered a martini, and I don't drink. I just felt like I wanted to celebrate.
They were happy, but they knew someday the Lorn Lin would be free again.
We've got to wonder what the future holds for Lorne.
Good question, Andy. What would an ogre do to keep himself out of trouble?
And he should go hunting.
I do not think that's a good idea, Andrew. He already hunts something. Children. Anywho, that's the story of Andy Birkett and Shin's Koala. Later, they became friends with Tiffany Lockhart.
She intimidates me too much.
Really? I've always found that Tiffany has my back. And I mean that. Seriously! That's the end of today's story, children. All I can say is, God bless you, Andrew Birkett and Shin's Koala. Real name, Michael Shin's Koala. Join me next time when I teach you about another member of the Church of Cawd. As they say in the language of the ogres, meh, 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 meh. Bye, sweethearts.